Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna finish up using my rest of my protein. I just exchanged all my oddments for the rest of them for gold, because there was nothing I could really purchase except for the Equiscape. But I don't like cosmetic overrides. So yeah, there's no treasure hunter, no keys. I don't know if the quests are still giving them or not. But I did get like over 400,000 coins. But yeah, I'm gonna finish off the. I wanted to do this sooner, but I had the day we were out. I was gonna do it that night, but then we were in a car accident. Not much, like not a, you know. Basically, a truck was speeding. It was snowy, and it hit us, crossed over the line, hit our passenger side, and we had to go in the ditch to when we were trying to stop, so that we wouldn't hit the oncoming traffic. So yeah, that's how that is. So I haven't felt like playing. I was going to last night. I was so sore and so tired. I was just sleepy as hell. But this happened on Friday, and last night I was just like really sore and wanted to go to bed early. So that's what I did instead of playing RuneScape. I planned to play it when I got in bed, and I had my tablet or something. I started dozing off, and the tablet was going to hit me in the face. So I was like, no, rather just like sleep and set my alarm a bit early and play in the morning. Because I was just like, no, this is not happening. We're going to break our nose. Yeah, I used all my oddments, used all my... Yeah, all I have left to do is, the cogs I have, and to exchange them for something else, because I can't use them. And, the traps. Decide if I want to try to do something with the traps or not. But it was nice to take this out, and because I did get quite a bit done that day, when I was waiting for her, like, at the bank, and on the commute up. But, and also with that, the truck did not stop. It just kept going. The tow truck driver that brought us back was like, suspected probably that the truck driver either didn't have insurance or had something to hide, because there was already an unmarked car that had stopped because another car a little up the road had gone off into the ditch quite badly. We went in the covert, but the problem was the way my mom got in, she didn't realize there was such a drop, and she fell. And like when she opened her door, she just went out. And the like luckily there was snow, and then the car looked like it was going to tip over into it. So that's why, like, I grabbed her stuff out of the dash, like her insurance and her, registration, all that, and just like got out because I was like, I'm scared this is going to tip in. So we had to wait for, like, luckily there was an Air Force guy. His name was Daniel. There was a nurse too. I didn't get her name. She also stayed until emergency services came, but she I didn't get her name, but Daniel let us stay in his car to stay warm because it was so fucking cold. It was like minus 14 out with the wind chill. And we waited for, more police, the fire department, and, the ambulance. So my mom could get checked over by the paramedics. I got checked over by the paramedics as well. One of them couldn't get over that Nicholas is on, like, has like ailments that an old man would have. Like an old man cat has ailments that a human old man would have. That he was on blood pressure medication, and then he had side effect from blood pressure medication, so he had to go back and switch medications. Like, yeah, this little old man. But yeah, she told me I was going to be really sore, probably starting the weekend after, like the day after, and so on. And because of how the body tenses on impact. And that's what I am. I'm really sore. She expected, especially where the hernia is. It's not actually been that bad, because, like, hernia was the muscles, abdominal muscles squeeze my stomach and esophagus, and, if I'm going to tense, that's going to hurt even more. But what's really bothering me today is my legs. Hi, Nick. I figure I probably, braced them, because I didn't hit the dash or anything, like. Nicholas, what's up? Speaking of Nicholas, I had a talk with him last night. I don't think it's going to matter. He has this howl that he does. And the problem with it is, it's not always for something. Like, he'll do the same howl when he's distressed or he's had, something's wrong. But he also does it when he wants something. Like, he wants treats, or he wants out in the porch, or he wants to go in where the people I live with are sleep at night. He, their bedroom. But no. He does it for everything. And it's like, Nicholas, I would rather you use this as an emergency. It's like, the cry wolf thing. But he doesn't care. I should actually check and see. I was going to start using my circus and familiarization, the weekly resets, because I know those are getting removed in 2017 or 2027. Shooting star is 10 minutes. Okay, maybe we'll do that. I'm trying to get enough stardust for the portable telescope. Watch a lot of Columbo. Roku's live TV has Universal Crime, but it's just been showing Columbo episodes for 2 months. And they also have now Roku's live TV channels has Murder, She Wrote one. So I've been watching that and Columbo, and I also watched some Dateline. But it was a really good episode. It was the one where he's on the cruise ship from season 4. I think it's called Troubled Waters. I just liked it because his wife was with him. You never see Miss Columbo. There was that mini movie or spin-off thing with what's her name? She played Captain Janeway. But I like better that you don't never see Columbo's wife, but she's such a big part. I mean, she's Jonathan Harker when he was in Romania, traveling. He's like, I gotta remember to get this recipe for Mina, or it was notes that she would never see, but he just like was like, I love my wife. I love that big wife guy, but not like toxic wife guy, like Ned Palmer. Oh, Cassie's at the tree. One of the people I live with just sent pictures. They still have their Christmas tree up. She's such a cute little cat. What I love about Cassie is I had no idea what personality she was, because she was just like scared and upset and like just stared like she was more like a surveillance camera. But she's growing into such like a brave, smart cat. I love it. I gotta go to the bank anyway and get my silver hawk feathers. I'm gonna use the rest of my. Apparently, there's a way to get the coins out on mobile by doing like using price checker to press and hold on it and getting them out that way. But that seems really awkward. But it's also really awkward to go into settings to change your combat experience amount rather than having like in the sidebar. Yeah. $72 mining. I was gonna check and see what 93 agility was, because it would not load. Nourishment effigy is what I got. I got 93 agility too. Yeah, necromancer I never trained. Like I never trained as combat. I don't know if she's talking to me or not. I just wish Neptune would give me more leg room, because again, my legs are sore. Like that's what's bothering me. Oh, you're gonna leave. Take care, Neptune. Neptune's my baby. She loves going to bed with me. She kind of gets annoyed because she only wants to sleep she likes to be patted, but she'll only do it on my left side. And if I want to lay on my right side, like if I'm watching TV or because I don't want to lay much on my left side right now because I hurt my shoulder. Is, you know, she'll squeak at me and she'll jump all over me and she'll stand on top of me, but she won't make a first. She just no, this is the only place I'm going to be made of. And then she'll roll on her, if I do lay that way, or lay on my back and rubber belly and stuff. She'll need the blankets and purr and, she likes to clamp onto my arm like one of those koalas that used to have in the 90s that would be on your sun visor and stuff. But yeah, she just such a baby. I don't sleep good on my back, so I don't like doing that. I have bad nightmares, and I also have that sudden wake up with the sensation of falling thing. So I don't like sleeping on my back. But yeah, so the car, we got it on the tow truck, and it was really annoying because we wanted to leave it here and then get a CAA tow or insurance tow to our insurance likes to use one, like collision repair and, place. And they don't like the one that they took it to, because that was what the tow truck was through, that the emergency services had called. So they took it to their compound, but I was really not happy, because we had stuff in the car that we wanted to get out, but we couldn't really get it out much because of the being on the back of the, the truck. Like on the bed. But it's not, like, it doesn't look that bad, except for where the truck hit. It caved in a bit on the passenger back door. Luckily, it didn't hit how it hit. Like, it had been a little bit more, would have hit me, like, right on the passenger side. But the truck driver's like, it might have hit the, like, frame, and he's not sure that they might not write it off, so that was really makes me mad as hell. Especially where the truck just drove off. Because, like, I love that little car. And it's like, and the people I live with, one of them's really pissing me off. She's like, well, how come we didn't get a picture? How come we didn't get a picture of it? You should have taken a picture of the truck. And it's like, how could I? It was speeding, it hit us, it kept driving. I was more concerned about, bracing for impact, because we went in the ditch, and not being hit by the oncoming traffic. That's what I was scared of. Like, I didn't have my phone out. Like, it was in my purse. Like, what do you expect me to do? Like, but yeah, I just crossed the line and slammed into her, like, clipped us in the back. And then just kept going. But, it would have a big, long, white line on it from our white car. That's the only thing I don't like about the little car is it seems to attract things being white. And I know that's like a thing, like red and white cars are like the worst to have for that. But yeah, what pissed me off too about this is, yeah, the baby.
Pretty cute, aren't they?
Yeah. Or the panda. But yeah, the vote to remove it was not a vote, Like, it was very okay, withdraw money. Okay. Hi, honey. Neptune's back. But they've gone up in price now. Yeah, I'm just buying a lot because, I didn't, like, I wasn't playing for so long. And I don't know how many they can hold either. But, like, I didn't play for years, so I missed out on the option of that. Oh, I have more protein. I thought I withdrew all those last time.
Oh no, you don't. You go to bed.
Oh, portable. Yeah, I gotta think what I'm going to use that with. Because I got smithing. I don't really need to do any more smithing. Very close to fletching. So I could use it for logs. Or, and just do it, not fletch and burn, but just fletch. Get that. I do still have a fletch. Yeah, I can't do that because I don't have any invention. Convert. So that's what I'm going to do for that. I'm going to get the 70. Uh, like I can always get wood cutting XP easier with the evil trees. I like doing the evil trees. I like that it's only a daily reset to thing. Oh, the fucking from shooting star. That's what we were going to check. Oh, it doesn't matter now. We're doing this. Yeah, I don't like training fletching either. Like, we're not losing the traps right away, so I might just hold off on those, instead of converting them. I didn't think I'd get that many. That's why I should have converted some into shakes and got 75 purpler, because I'm really close to that, too. was a loud scream. I think someone else is using my Fletcher too. With fletching, it's not so much, it's more I don't ever seem to get much XP from doing stuff, and it seems so tedious. Eat my cake yet? My fletching station's probably gonna go. Yeah. So yeah, we got a hold of the insurance, but yeah, the tow truck did not want to leave the car unless we paid him $300. So it's like, I have CAA; they would have covered this tow. We have 5 free tows a year because I have gold membership, and it's like, I have, it's January. The year started. So I ended up we ended up letting him take it to their compound, which I didn't enjoy because we had, like, my laundry's in there. Because I had just gotten coins from the bank to do laundry. At least we did get, like, groceries we got back. He did let us get that unloaded. He did put the bed down and help me get the litter out because I couldn't have got it out because of the it being at an angle in the trunk and having to, like, get it down. But I was even more disappointed that I could only get one litter. They only had one left of the unscented. But yeah. So I'm gonna hold it there. The Ontario office of the insurance to, like, start the process, but I can't really do much until tomorrow because, the local offices are closed. So that's going to be a busy-ass day. The nurse person did give their statement. That, it kind of was not her fault. It was, and it could have been a much worse accident if my mom hadn't, like, accelerated and went into the ditch with the snow. It's just that she picked kind of a covert one instead of a shallower ditch. But close to my next flitchy though. Yeah, quite a ways. I'm gonna price this actually. Okay, how much is the portable? Well, 7,000. Okay. It's cheaper to buy the portable wells than buy two. So I'm going to take half of them and go to shakes of the traps. Convert. Actually, how much hunter do I have? I already have 70 hunter. Maybe I'll convert the rest to protein. Okay, you can't hold. You can only hold 1,000. Actually, I might as well just leave those in because I'll probably go grind through that. Okay. Can I eat the cake yet? No. Like the thing is with Hunter, there's the beach coming, like in the summer. Whatever they do, I don't know if they'll actually do the beach. Who knows? I don't know because they got rid of the Lumbridge crater. Oh. Okay. I think someone else got it. I'm really bad at typing horizontally on tablets and stuff. This guy's clipping in my. Like they were having two different. It was like parallel conversations. Okay, that answers my question about the herblore level. If I was how close I was. Yeah, Plague's End. Must be getting close to being able to finish the fucking Plague series. I think my next one is the Temple of Light after Roving Elves. Like, the Elves and the Plague, like, the Artie Plague series are really connected. At least I have the lodestone on the other side of the underground pass now. I don't have to do that every time. It's the... Mine's actually not that bad. My pattern is just like a zigzag, but... yeah, I used to be able to open the map and just go run over it. I don't mind training Herblore, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna deal with that. Hopefully we'll get a rental, though, because I really gotta do the laundry. Wearing my Halloween pajamas. The new set I got on clearance. I waited for them to go on clearance because I'm not going out, you know. I have no intention of going out. And it saves me, like, using, like, pants or whatnot, like trousers, sweatpants, or anything. And I was glad last night because it was just like, oh, I'm so sore. Yeah, Neptune, if she doesn't get cuddles, she goes to the foot, and then she, like, crowds my legs. And she likes to lay on my kneecaps, and it's like, cat, like, that's what's sore today. Sore last night, too. I'm gonna get up and get something to eat in a bit. Get up early. I'm so hungry. I had a big bowl of oatmeal before I went to bed. Like, even though, you know, shouldn't eat before bed, I prefer to eat before bed because of the medication I take for nausea and stuff. Makes me sleepy. So I take it with food. I'm supposed to take it with food, so it's like I take it with food. And then I'm sleepy for bed. But if I take it too early, I'll fall asleep in the chair. I think did pretty good. We'll get 70 fletching, the remainder of the logs, and then we'll use the rest for burn and fletch. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna be ass busy. It's gonna be, but I just kind of regret not getting more groceries because it's like I don't. Like, I know we'll get a rental with insurance and stuff, and all that. It's just like, there's still the panic. Or how long they'll let us use it and whatnot. Because I got Nikki's recheck appointment on the 5th. And I have blood work on the 4th. And some lab tests. Yeah, I might paint my nails today too. I've been wanting to for a while. I got, when I ordered that robe that was out of stock in store, I ordered it online. I was like $7 from free shipping, so I got some nail polish. Cause I was like, I could either pay the $7, like $10 shipping, or buy a few more things and get free shipping. And it's going to be cheaper with the tax anyway, because I have to pay tax on the $10 shipping. So it's like, well, we'll just get some nail polish. So I got a silver of the LA Colors metallic, and I got a gold. That's what I want to paint my nails with. And I got a metallic bluish greenish color, like iridescent, I should say. I still have some left from Christmas on my nails. So I finally got that mermaid, the sea life color that I wanted, the Mermaid Magic. Hi, Cassie. Cassie just came up, too. Hi, Cassandra. I'm gonna stand on my kneecap. Okay. That's not so sore, but that's mostly because it's the knee that I hurt. I tore ligaments in it, and there's really not much cushioning. And it's sore anyway, because it's, we've been having cold-ass weather and cold. So she decided she's going to sit on it and go to sleep. She weighs 10.5 pounds now. Look how they're making protein shakes too. Yeah, I'll get up and have some food. I'm taking a ham salad and crackers and pickles. Got some crackers. Still got one box of crackers left from Christmas. They had a multi-buy on for 3 for. So I got 3 boxes. I just wish I'd gotten a loaf of bread. I didn't get one because we were going, up again. And I can get it in Annapolis too. But now with no bread, it's like, oh fuck, I should have got a loaf of bread. I got almost half a loaf left. It's just now, instead of getting it, tomorrow, it's going to be... Did that pretty good. We got all the protein shakes. Yeah. We're not putting up with that. Fucking Maple Mega. I hate them so much. Because it's like antithesis to, what Canada is. They're like a blue tiger. Yeah. Saber-tooth tiger. I'm obsessed with K-pop demon hunters, too. Up. I don't know why I'm going to the bank. So we'll take the Fletchers out. I should buy a range, too, to use the rest of that. I think they're probably actually the most expensive. I forgot that, Ranger would be in that. I'm probably just missing that portable range. There we go. We'll get 2. We'll get 70 fletching, and then we'll... Should have got, more wow butter, too. I got, enough for, 2 more sandwiches. What I like doing is doing, grilled cheese, only with, peanut butter and jam. Only I can't eat peanut butter. I'm not allergic to peanuts. It just gives me horrible heartburn. So I don't usually eat a lot of peanuts, even though, they're good. I used to love getting those, ones with, the smiling boy on them. The, tubes of, honey roasted. But that doesn't... I try to limit things that cause me heartburn, especially with the hernia now, because it's that's gonna just be miserable. My thing that I have real intolerance for, though, is raw onions or raw allium plants in general. Especially red onions. Even one piece, I get so sick. That's what used to disgust me with museum studies courses. We'd go to the middle of nowhere, there'd be no other food, so if you didn't buy lunch, you'd be, going hungry. Pay for the provided lunch. And she'd send out, the admin would send out survey beforehand, like, about allergies and food intolerances. And, I'd always be like, no raw onions. And we'd get there, and there'd be, like, raw onions in the sandwiches, raw onions in the soup, like, the salads. And I got so disgusted on the, I went to a symposium, and the lunch I bought, because it wasn't, like, free provided lunch either. This was stuff I was paying for. And I'd either have to not eat or get sick. And the symposium we went to, we got, like, this lunch, and it was just, like, there was onions in the sandwich. And I sent a very angry letter. I was, like, with the feedback, I was, like, I've let you know for over a year now. Like, it was a 3-year program. And, like, so on the last course, they did, like, not have onions. But, like, by then, that they even asked if I could eat cooked ones. And it's like, yeah, I can eat cooked ones. I can eat pickled ones. I love, those ones, like, crispy onions, that they have, like, on casseroles and, like, in burgers and stuff. I love those. But, so it pissed me off that they only took it seriously on the last course. So I ate the, or get sick. Like, we went to the dinner that they had for us, and there was raw onions in the salad, too. It's like, I'm paying for this. Like, I paid for this fucking bullshit. Like, audio notification. Yeah. I wish I wish there was more content, but it was really cute this morning. Because one of his, like, lines was like, maybe we should get matching mugs. That's what, like, humans do, isn't it? And it's like, yeah, because it made me laugh, because my mug, my everyday mug is the cat mom mug from Pet Rages, and it has a counterpart. It has a cat dad mug that matches it, so it's like, yeah, that'd be perfect for me and him. But yeah, hopefully they add more story content, because now that the Christmas... Yeah, we're not going to join someone's clan, you fuckers. Legend RuneScape 3 is. In 1 minute, yes. We're not going to. Except your clan thing. If anything, like, I'd find a clan for casual players, like, research it. No RuneScape forums now to use. Have to deal with fucking toxic ass Reddit. I did not like the previous admin with Association of Nova Scotia Museums. Because one of our courses, the final project they sent out, but like they gave us the ones running it, that like the ones that taught it, and it was stuff that like a lot of us couldn't do. It was like very specific, like it was for the governance, and I can't remember the rest of the name of the course, but it was like a final project that like a lot of people, unless they were actively running a museum, could not do. And it wasn't really stuff you could make up unless you were familiar with like finance, how like bookkeeping and stuff and all that shit's done. So they were supposed to provide an alternative. So weeks went by, and I'm like, I let them know, like, I have to have surgery. I'm very sick from bone infection. Like, I have to have the surgery. Like, I was hoping to get this done beforehand and not have to worry about it. And so, like, we had almost 2 months to do it, and they didn't send it out till the like 2 days before I had the surgery, and I recovered, and but they didn't give us an extension on it. Like, they just like expected us to do the alternative assignment. Within like the remaining time. So I like emailed them in, and I was like, I really need an extension. Like, I can get a note from the surgeon and stuff. Like, I am not going to be able to work on this. And they told me no extension, so I was working on it, well, dealing with, like, sepsis. It was just so fucking hard. And I was so mad. I got so mad. I even complained to the, head of it. And she's like, well, you should have, like, let me know. And I'm like, because it wasn't even, like, something that the professors had, decided. It was something that the admin, decided, took upon themselves when I emailed. Because, you had to, like, liaison with them for the, ones that taught it. It's like, you think that they were going to give me the head's contact information? Like, for fuck's sakes. But, yeah, so I think they had, like, a beef with me, that they were mad, like, that I didn't like them very much, because I didn't like them that they kept giving me stuff I had a food intolerance to, with no other available options when I was paying for it. And the dealing with them with asking for the extension, because I had I was really sick. But now but then I finished like the last year after I healed was good. Like, I was just blaming why I was getting so sick with, like, the courses and stuff, like, first going off, because I was blaming it on just being old. Like, because I went back to school at 27, so I was like, oh, it's just I'm not used to academics, I'm just, like, tired. But no, it was actually I had festering infection from surgery I had prior that was complications of, and they were, like, my dentist was kind of covering the ass of the surgeon. And I had to get, like, referred to a different, and they put me on antibiotics. We tried healing it up with antibiotics. But it became, like, it would just keep coming back. You'd think it was settled, and then it would just come back within the light. Yeah, I think that's one of the ones I have to do. I think Or is it Temple Light? I don't remember.